In the hushed corridors of hospitals, where the air holds secrets, a different world emerges when visiting hours end. Welcome to Lights Out, chilling hospital tales after visiting hours, where the strange and eerie unfold when the clock strikes 12, and the tranquility of healing turns into an enigmatic landscape of shadows and whispers. As night descends, hospitals transform. The bustling footfalls and gentle hums of machines give way to an eerie silence, broken only by the occasional creak of a wheelchair rolling across a gleaming linoleum floor. In this stark quiet, where the dim fluorescent lights cast long, sallow shadows, countless accounts of chilling encounters have been shared. Nurses and night shift workers, the silent witnesses of these dark tales, recount experiences that blur the line between reality and the supernatural. Let us journey through one such tale from a nurse named Clara, who worked in a historic hospital known for its century-old architecture and labyrinthine hallways. Clara recalls a particular winter night, chilled not by the wind, but by an encounter that defies logic. It was well past midnight, and while making her rounds in the pediatric ward, she noticed a little girl sitting on the floor, her vintage nightgown oddly out of place from the rest of the hospital attire. As Clara approached, the girl looked up, her eyes reflecting a profound sorrow. The child spoke of a bracelet lost within the hospital and then, much to Clara's disbelief, vanished into thin air. Bewildered, Clara later discovered that the ward she had wandered into had been closed for renovations, and the deceased child's photograph she found in the archives was eerily identical to the night-gowned apparition. But it's not just the solitary apparitions that send shivers down the spine. There's the haunting story of a surgeon who found himself locked in the operating theater, the only remnant of civilization, a faint old melody playing over the intercom, which wasn't even in use. After those few tense minutes stretched into eternity, the door inexplicably opened again, and the melody stopped as abruptly as it started. Beyond a single corridor hide more tales, this time from the elderly care section, where a patient once insisted that he could hear a woman humming softly in the middle of the night. The sound was described as eerily comforting, yet strangely unsettling, for the melody was one that only the staff had heard about in whispers, a lullaby that an old nurse, long since passed, would sing to calm patients in distress. Reports of flickering lights, sudden drops in temperature, and shadowy figures seen from the corner of one's eye are common themes when the night unfolds its mysteries in a hospital. Believers argue these are spirits of patients or staff lingering, perhaps unsettled or left with unfinished business. Skeptics reason it as the building's old wiring, the imagination running wild in the dark, or echoes of history etched into its walls. Ultimately, these chilling hospital tales serve as reminders of the delicate balance between life and the great unknown. Whether folklore or forgotten truths, each story contributes to the hospital's haunted history, a whisper that adds to the tapestry of human experience. As the sun rises, bathing the sterile hallways in a warm, reassuring light, the tales quietly retreat into the shadows, hidden, yet eternally present, a silent backdrop to the world of healing that resumes with the dawn.